Hey everyone, Fixitrick here. Today we're going to talk multimeters, specifically the Fluke professional multimeter versus this tiny little guy, the ALLOSUN Compact. $17 for the ALLOSUN, $500 for the Fluke. What's the difference? Can you get by with one of these tiny little guys? I'll be traveling soon and I needed to bring a multimeter with me. I don't want to pack this. This thing's heavy and bulky. You only have so many pounds in your luggage. So I picked this up for $17 and you'll be amazed at the features of this little guy compared to this guy. Let's see how much the difference really is, whether this cheap pocket meter can hold its own. Let's get into it. The ALLOSUN is built for portability. It folds up like a little case and even stores its leads inside. It measures DC and AC voltage, resistance, continuity. It even measures capacitance. And it has a non-contact voltage checker, which the Fluke doesn't even have. It's auto-ranging. It runs on a single AAA battery. It has 3.5-digit LCD reading. In short, it's basic, lightweight, and easy to carry anywhere. For most of the uses around the house, isn't that really all you need? The Fluke 87.5, on the other hand, that's a professional grade instrument. It handles up to 1,000 volts AC or DC, 10 amps continuous, measures frequency, capacitance, temperature, and its true RMS for an accurate AC reading. It's also Cat 4 600 volt, Cat 3 1000 volt rated, so it's built for industrial power systems. And it's rugged. The thing can literally bounce off the floor and keep working. So right here we have exactly 12 volts dialed in on this power supply. And as you can see, the Fluke measures exactly 12 volts. Now, how about the ALLOSUN? And it measures 12.03. Three-hundredths of a volt off. Not bad, but not the Fluke. Okay. Next, we're going to check this under voltage 9-volt battery. 8.73 on the Fluke. On the ALLOSUN, but it shows 8.23-ish, but it's definitely not, it's definitely dancing around a bit. It's definitely not locking in. Next, we have a capacitor. Turn the Fluke to capacitance. This is rated 50 microfarad plus or minus 6%. $50.7 on the Fluke. On the ALLOSUN, we flip to function. Okay, here's capacitance. Takes a while, but it shows 49.9 microfarads. So it's a bit off. I don't know if that's possible to see, but definitely takes a while, and eventually we show 49.9. Next, we're going to do, this is a 470 microfarad capacitor, and we'll bring the Fluke over, full 445 microfarads. Okay, and the ALLOSUN. Again, takes a while. It shows 0.432 microfarads. That's odd. If I'm reading the display correctly, it shows 0.432 MF. Now, I checked the manual when it comes to capacitance, and when it comes to capacitance, it shows NF, which is nanofarad, mu F, which is microfarad, and MF, which is millifarad, which I've never seen on a meter before, but MF is millifarad. So it's just showing it as millifarad instead of microfarad, a very non-standard. So it was off, but it wasn't off by that much. Now let's get a resistor on resistance. Okay, and let's see what this measures. Very quickly measures 1.001 kiloohms, k-ohms. Okay, and the ALLOSUN measures. We'll get it on ohms by hitting the function button. .998 k-ohms. So it doesn't agree with the Fluke. And I tend to agree with the Fluke on any of these measurements. So I'm going to say the ALLOSUN is off in accuracy in every single test. Now, what else does the ALLOSUN do? It has non-contact voltage. We're going to test that in a minute. It has a diode. It has AC and DC with auto ranging. It has milliamps, and it measures frequency, apparently. What we're measuring today is simply the kinds of things you would measure around the house. Capacitance, resistance, DC voltage, and that's all we're comparing this with today. Let's try the non-contact voltage feature. Switch to non-contact voltage, and let's see what it does. There, as you can see, we are definitely indicating voltage on this outlet. It doesn't tell me the value of the voltage. It's simply blinking the red light and beeping, and the display has dashes on it. It would be nice if it showed the value, but it's probably asking too much. So how would I rate this ALLOSUN compact digital multimeter? It's passable. I would call it passable. I would call it good for what it does, which is compactness and not accuracy. But if you don't need accuracy, if you're okay with, plus or minus 10%, and you'd rather have the compactness and portability, I'd say it's not bad. For $17, it's not bad, versus a $500 Fluke, where you're certainly going to expect much more accuracy, durability, but you're going to sacrifice portability. Different tools for different jobs. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. Which meter would you prefer? Or would you prefer both? Anyway, this is Fix It Rick. We'll see you in the next one.